Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. So, welcome to the weekly session. Every Friday, we talk about market, what is happening in the market. We try to give you a perspective about the market. Me and Souradeep, we have been running this for almost 3 months now, and the kind of feedback we have been getting is very, very encouraging. Souradeep has been talking about stocks and ideas which he's generating, and I've been giving you a broader macro perspective about the market. Um, First of all, let me thank most of you who attended this session yesterday. We launched the StockEdge version 7 with some value-added features. I hope you'll find it useful. We are rolling out the features. We rolled out today the web version and the app version, etc. So you will be getting the access of this entire change, the new version which we have introduced. So kindly, keep supporting us the way you guys have been supporting us. It's you who is finally helping us to do what we are doing. So today's session again is going to be Friday roundup. Uh, I'll try to take questions today. Unfortunately, Souradeep has not joined today because it's a good thing that he has gone for some very good work for himself. So unfortunately today he's not joined us, but I'm going to be there with you today. So what we will do is I will just go through my perspective on the market, what is happening, etc. And then I will take questions today. Let me just connect with you guys and take few questions. I will also be open to take feedback, etc. from all of you. People who have joined us today are the TMP members, the StockEdge Club members, and the StockEdge Premium members who are part of this family. So thank you so much for being there, becoming part of this family. I hope we'll continue to add value to you guys so that your journey in financial market is absolutely under control and as per your wish list. So let us talk about the market. I'm not going to take questions right now. So I'm not sure you guys, okay, let me just take a few questions. Okay, so let me just take a confirmation. Are you guys able to hear me? Are you guys able to hear me? Can you please confirm if you're able to hear me? All right, so Ashish, Sachin, Jagdish Bhai, thank you so much. Fantastic. Thank you so much for confirming that yes, you are able to hear me. I will switch off my webcam for the ease of internet connectivity. I can see that we have almost a lot of members who have joined us. So I'm very happy to see people are taking these sessions very seriously. So let us talk about the market where it is. And the first thing first, when we always talk about the market, we have to look at Ganeshji. And somewhere this guy is trying to confuse us. Okay. Although Ganeshji, as I have always said, maintained this in my view that Ganeshji is not in a hurry to go up. Yes, there are bits and pieces, breakouts, and it goes up and then again comes down. But overall, if you see the trend of the market is pretty much strong. So Nifty is not in a hurry to correct. That is clearly evident from the kind of movement a dollar index is showing. Dollar index, for people who have just joined me, I have always said people to follow dollar index because the flow of liquidity from one asset class to the other asset class is always symbolically denoted by dollar index. You can see dollar index in Tradingview, or you can go to investing also, and dollar index is pretty much omni available index in multiple platforms. If we talk about Nifty, it is trading high, and Nifty is not expected to trade below. I am expecting Nifty to continue to be high, um, as Souradeep has also told a couple of times, and I also believe that by Diwali we should see Nifty 18,000, 18,500. That is broadly the range which we are looking at because the flow of liquidity is intact, and every time market goes down, there is a big push of buying happening in the market. So, but the question is that now the leadership may change. What has happened in last 5 months, 6 months, largely driven by fantastic buying in small cap and mid caps, definitely the leadership will change, and I see clearly large caps gaining the momentum, and I believe that large cap will lead the show. So all of you who are there in the market should always be trading positive in large cap stocks in India. And obviously you have to do sector research and you have to see which sector is gaining prominence and interest in the market. If we talk about commodities, so generally because of the dollar movement, commodities are also showing similar kind of an action. This is copper, which is, I mean, almost there. So there is no sign of correction in commodities. Gold trying to correct, but again trying to go up. So practically no sign of major correction sign in gold also. And about other commodities like zinc and nickel, all these uh, predominantly follow the copper movement. So crude oil goes down, again comes back, and this Afghanistan episode, I think till we have a bit of geopolitical issues running in everywhere, I think crude oil is not in a hurry to correct big time. So probably uh, you may not see crude going up also in a hurry, neither we will see crude going down in a hurry. So it's a level which is pretty much here and there, so nothing to be worried about. And the most important thing is US yield curve, because if anything which will spoil this party is going to be US yield curve. US yield curve will get impacted when inflation goes up and when commodity prices have gone up significantly. So if US yield curve starts going up and dollar also starts going up parallelly, that is a time when you should be worried about Indian market. So keep both these instruments right in front of you. US 10-year yield curve, always look at weekly data and to figure out what kind of movement this instrument is giving, and dollar index. If it starts going up, dollar index also starts going up. That is the time when probably Nifty will peak for the time being. But will Nifty correct to 12,000? I have my doubts. Will Nifty correct to 14,000? Possibly yes, because 14,000 is not such a big correction from 16,000. I mean, Nifty can always correct around 12 to 15% to start the next journey. Obviously, Nifty have to see supports at around 15,800 and then take a support around 15,300. Finally, if it has to go to 14,000, it has to revisit these important supports. So the only spoiled sport in this whole party will be yield curve going up in US and dollar also going up concurrently. If both happens, then definitely there is a very high chance of corrections. Now let us do a weekly analysis of sectors. What is happening in these sectors, major sectors? Metals have rallied from lower levels and it's high. So whenever such kind of a rally happens, typically at the top there will be fair bit of volatility. So metals you see is still strong, but there is fair bit of volatility happening at the top. Pharma has already performed so well. I mean, you have to be very stock specific in these sectors who have performed so well. Possibility of these sectors reversing, but not in a hurry. But there are stock specific actions which are happening, so you can look at them. Uh, as I said, mid cap and small cap has already rallied, so there is fair bit of consolidation happening in both mid cap and small cap. But I think the real fun rally will happen in large cap, and I'm very hoping, because I have also taken good positions. Reality, I'm very disappointed. This is one sector where I have booked some losses also recently because it didn't plan out the way I was thinking. In fact, similar thing happened with me in public sector banks last year when I was trying to play bullish view on public sector banks, and suddenly they crashed, didn't accepted my view. Uh, that's how they are. Reality, in fact, I was not expecting such a brutal pullback. So, but right now I'm carrying very limited position in reality because most of my stop losses got hit in this 2 hourly chart. As you know that I follow this model of RS where I look at daily chart and 2 hourly chart for my exits. So a lot of my positions in reality sector stocks were squared up looking at this 2 hourly chart, and I'm still trying to figure out when to enter those stocks once again. Banking, the problem with banking is that public sector banks, you can't trust their movement, and private sector banks is doing good, uh, but that on a pocket to pocket basis. So ICICI Bank and ICICI Bank and Axis Bank are strong, but we still need to get confirmation from HDFC Bank to remain strong. But yes, as I've always maintained this, that if India stock market has to go from here to 18,000, 18,500, obviously banking sector has to take that lead, and that is what is happening. FMCG, because India is a consumption-led country, stock-specific FMCG actions will continue to happen, and automobile, unfortunately, is not doing good because so much of discussion happening around EV, and disruption from startups have started coming into automobile. Like Ola recently launched the EV thing, and obviously more and more companies are thinking about doing that. So how will the current automobile sector adapt to the new EV regime? People are skeptic. That's why automobile is also not performing. And ancillary automobile sector will always have leadership change. So some ancillary services who have seen adaptability in EV regime, they may do better, and some which are not adapting to that regime probably will not do good. So broadly sector wise, we still see that metals, now banking, and to certain extent reality, these are the three ones should do good, but it's matter of time when we see the actions in them. Let's come back to some stock specific actions. So there are these are the list of stocks which I typically track. So fair bit of activity is happening, but trust me, this is not one of those great markets to actively trade. You should get into conservative mode, because at this level of the market there is fair bit of uncertainty coming in. Some specific stock specific actions is happening. For example, look at Nifty 50. You'll clearly see that the top weightages stocks which are contributing in the weightages of the sector as well as of Nifty, these are kind of holding on to the Nifty levels, because Nifty will not fall. This is very clear that somewhere the leadership will try to change and Nifty will stay there. But it's a good time to play options, very honestly. So identify the stocks in Nifty 50 which are showing a fairly good sign of strength on the large cap side, and use option strategies to trade their strength. For example, L&T, Larsen and Toubro is one stock which should do good because the other subsidiaries of Larsen and Toubro is doing good. So this is a stock where the risk reward ratio is favorable. So, and the stock is also starting outperforming the market based on the daily chart. So maybe these stocks could be looked at for gradual build up of position. So building a position at one single price may not be a great idea. My suggestion is that if you have position, first of all, don't be in a hurry to build a position. Market is not going to go up in a hurry, and stock specific actions now will slow down. It is not going to be very, very active actions all the time. So whatever we have witnessed in last 1 year, be prepared for a dull market, boring market. So, and typically people lose a lot of money when they try to push themselves to participate in such dull and boring market. So be prepared for a smaller positions, more more constant entry and exit strategy, because you may not get that kind of a big moves which we have seen in last 1 year. Okay, let me talk about a few things related to how you should identify stocks for yourself. So I've always said that there are certain combinations which you should develop for yourself. I'm happy to share combination with anyone who's interested in getting. Just send me an email at vivek@stockedge.com, and I will send you a PPT which I have made with combinations. Okay, that will give you a fair bit of idea about what kind of combinations I work on. I've made this PPT called Combo Scan. Okay, anyone who is interested in taking this PPT from me, feel free to send me an email at vivek@stockedge.com, and I'll send you that PPT and see if that really helps you. We have added new scanners which you can add as part of combinations. So yesterday I did the session. Vinay shared the scanners. In case you have not seen it, please do see it, because there are certain new interesting scans we have added. For example, relative strength going above zero, relative strength going below zero. These are good scans to identify stocks where some kind of a momentum activity is happening. If you want to know what are the changes which has happened, just go here, what's new, explore, and you will see all these changes which has happened. in the new version of StockEdge, which is there in front of you right now. Okay, so let me talk about a process of creating a combination, which I'm sure you would also like to follow. Just go to combo scan. You can create any combo of your choice. Let us take an example of, say, a combo which I created called good and 2-year. So this combo has stocks where there is high deliver quantity, outperforming the market, close crossing 2-year high, close within 2-year high zone, high return on equity, high return on capital employed, consistent sales growth ratio, consistent cash from operation. So when you look at the stock list here, there is no perfect match, but then there are a lot of stocks which could potentially be good stocks. Okay, now what is happening in the new version of StockEdge, you can get it downloaded. Okay, so once you download this, just a minute. So, we are facing some problem. My team is working on solving this problem. So one of the thing which, my team has recommended to do, which they are working on right now to solve it, is to log off and log in again. So once I log out and I go and log in again, so I'll use my ID. Okay. So let me see if this is getting solved or not. So let's go to combination scan. Let's go to good and 2-year. Okay, let's try to download. Yeah, now it is happening. So just log off and log in again and you'll be able to download it. Save. Okay. Okay. So this is the stock list. So right now we don't have symbol. There is a small bug in the combination scan symbol. We are working on it and we will add the symbol in the Excel sheet very soon. Maximum today or tomorrow we'll be able to add this. So ideally what you should do is, once the stock list is there in front of you, uh, uh, what you could do is, since symbol is not there, so I'm not able to explain you this. Let me remove the combination and let's go to the normal scan. Normal scan, let's go to let's go to, say, future scan, long position scan, aggressive new long. So these are the stocks where there is aggressive new long. That means open interest is also there and there is a high delivery which has happened. Let's download this list. Okay, save. So this is the scan where stock list is there, symbol is there, and you know that the data suggests that these stocks have good delivery and good scan. So what you should do is insert a column here, use this function, this and comma. Okay, the moment you do that, let me just repeat this process for you. This and function, inverted comma, like this. So basically what you're doing is adding comma after each symbol. Okay, now just drag this so you get the list of the stocks with comma. Now go to your trading view, just start a new list, and the new list could be that list of stocks. So aggressive new long, save, add, paste. Oh, sorry, not this. So this is copy and paste and add. So all the stocks will be right here where there is aggressive new long position. Okay, let me repeat what I have done. Exported to Excel, symbol, inserted a column, added comma with the symbol, selected this, copy and pasted in TradingView. Okay, why TradingView? Because I always recommend people to do a follow-on trading analysis using TradingView, because from a charting perspective this is the best tool available in the world right now. So always try to use the best tool for the best purpose. So TradingView is great for your charting analysis. Okay, why M&M is coming here? Because the symbol is mismatched So what you can do is you can search for Mahindra and Mahindra here, Mahindra and Mahindra, this is here, and you can add here manually and you remove this. Okay, so these are the stocks where there is some kind of a aggressive long position has come. That means OI is also high and delivery has also happened. Now how do you deal with these stocks? So there are two things you can do that. First is this is our output for what date? This is output for 26, which is yesterday. Okay, so first thing is that whenever you find any stock, look out for relative strength in those stocks. So ideally, when this stock is strong, you should enter the stock then. If the stock is not strong, you should avoid the stock. So out of this list of stocks, which one would you look at? Obviously, based on our model, I will look at only when the daily RS is greater than 0 and maybe 2 hourly chart is also suggesting an uptrend. So let us all this look at all the stocks. So this is interesting. So PI industry, when the RS is already greater than 0, stock is also in uptrend. So this is one stock where I'll be interested in building my position. Let's see the other one. Yes, Godrej consumer product. Yes. So there also RS is more than 0. It is giving a breakout always. Whenever it is retracing, it is giving another level of breakout. So I will be interested in looking at this stock. So based on the RS30, you can decide which one you would like to participate in. Okay. Now you can say that if we were only look at RS30, we missed ICICI Lombard. Possibly you will miss. You can't regret missing the stocks because not all the stocks has high probability of making money for you. So even if we get 3-4 stocks where there is enough delivery happening, where open interest has built up fine, and you only focus on those stocks, you will be sorted. It's not important for us to look at all the stocks all the time, right? So this is OI scan. I mean, I just gave you this as an example. Let's see some other stocks also. So ideally you should make combinations so that you can boil down to limited stocks and then make a watch list and track those stocks uh, the way you want to do it. This is more relevant for people who want to continuously look out for new stock opportunities. But like I don't do that way. My best way is to look at my stocks, and whenever I see any stock movement happening in these stocks, then I participate in these stocks. Otherwise, I will not participate in these stocks. Some of the scans which can be very interesting, a new category of a new way of looking at market is also the option scan. You see in the stock option scan, you get to see the list of stocks where some kind of an activity is happening in options. It could be call option or put option. So you get the list of stocks where activity is happening. You can use this also as a benchmark to know what is happening in these stocks. For example, Canada Bank, okay, 155 strike price, something is happening, okay. So when you click here, you see it will take you. So what is happening if you see the change in open interest, 155 call option, there is, this is red. So basically there is a reduction in call open interest. Now let's go to Canada Bank here. Okay, so it is a underperformer and there is a reduction in call open interest. That typically in stock options, in Nifty and Bank Nifty, we are very clear that there is a seller who is active. Whereas in stock options, it's not important that there is a seller who is active. There could be buyer also who is active in call option. But in this scenario, what has happened, there is a square up in call option happening. That means someone believes that the stock price will not go to those levels. That's why the call option open interest is getting liquidated. So, but since, I mean, this is a good utility to find out stocks, but finally your judgment on whether I want to participate in that stock or not, that will depend upon the, again, the relative strength model in that stock. So abhi Canada Bank ke andar mein relative strength is weak. 2 hourly chart is also showing weak. So I will also have a tendency of going short in this stock. Now, options को use करके short कैसे कर सकते हैं? If you see that the stock is trading relatively weak and the price is also trading below these moving averages, super trend be negative hai, then I can think about selling upar ka call option. So maybe maybe the buyer of call option are squaring the position here. You can think about strategizing by say selling 160 call option if you feel that this could be a good zone for me to trade in this particular stock. By the way, this is 26th of August, which has expired. So we have to look at September. So that's why the open interest reduction has been shown. Now let us look at September. So September, you see there is buildup of open interest. That means someone has sold August and carry forward the position in September. So if there are more buildup of open interest, most likely someone believes that the stock will remain low. That's why the person is selling call option, most likely. Why? Because the stock is also weak. So you may also participate in this selling journey by selling 160 call option and probably buying a higher call option just to hedge yourself. Maybe someone is building that strategy. So the point here is that people who are willing to look at options data, stock options data, and trade in stock options, looking at open interest as well as relative strength analysis of stocks, they can also combine relative strength with the options data to figure out what to do next. Okay. Some of the things which we have recently added is very interesting. So do have a look at them, start using them. Make your own scan. I can share with you my scan, but that I don't know whether how much it will help you. And I've shared a lot of things with people already. For example, my strategy like Eagle strategy, which we have already shared, which talks about stocks which have high momentum right now, and you should be invested or you should find out opportunities to trade those stocks. Let's take an example of so we have this watch list called Eagle watch list. Okay, so let me just sort it based on Alchem. Okay, so this is a stock Alchem which is coming here. You see the Eagle is so strong that the stock, every time the stock gives a retracement, there is a buying which is emerging and the stock goes up. Okay, so how do you trade these Eagle stocks is wait for retracement, find demand zone and enter those stocks till the relative strength is high. You can also look at 2-hourly chart to enter and exit these stocks based on the momentum in these 2-hourly charts. Ipca Lab. Okay, so this is interesting. So look at Ipca Lab. This is a Eagle stock. So possibly the stock will retrace. What's a good price to enter this stock? Trade when it comes near its previous support zone. So if the stock has come here, possibly the stock can reverse from here, or the possibility the stock can reverse from here. My risk reward ratio is most favorable if I am trading here because even my moving average is here, which could support. So if the stock comes to 24, 23.86, that's the time I would make an attempt to buy this stock. So for me, I will put an alert here. So let me put an alert. Yeah. So if the stock comes here, I will get an alert from Tradingview and I will execute the trade. So all these Eagle stocks should become part of your watch list. Right now, obviously, there is a bug. We will improve that bug. And if people who want to trade only momentum, trust me, these Eagle stocks are more than sufficient for you to trade momentum in these stocks. Momentum can be in two ways. One is breakout momentum and the other is retracement momentum. You can find out your demand zone and supply zone. For example, in this case, what has happened? This is the support zone and this has become now the breakout zone. So if the stock, if it crosses this level, you should get an alert. So just right click, add an alert and create an alert. So if the stock crosses this zone, it should be a good buying. Why? Because the stock is Eagle. It is fundamentally doing good. Price behavior also is doing good. So it's a good price level for me to participate in the breakout. So either you participate when the stock is retracing, put an alert, or you participate when the stock is giving a breakout, put an alert and sit tight. So if you can follow these top Eagle stocks and only trade in them, trust me, there is no other stock list you need for momentum trading. But obviously, if you want to invest, then you have to look at fundamental parameters also and look out for stocks where there is investment theme right now. So this is the model which I follow, and I hope you guys also look at this model, start using it. And obviously, we are discussing the same things in social.stockage.com. So if you are not active in social.stockage.com, please come over. We are having great time. We are discussing a lot of things. I discuss few stock ideas which comes into my mind. So come over, discuss things here on a real-time basis. These are the sessions which are more connecting sessions every Friday. But when you are part of StockEdge Club, there are a team of 15 analysts who are always there to help you in your journey. Okay, so become part of this club, remain active here, and you will definitely learn a lot of things on a real-time basis from our team. So now I will start taking questions from all of you. So let us take first question from Sajeen. TL enhanced volume. TL enhanced volume indicator in TV is customized by StockEdge, or it's a global one? It's a global one. TL enhanced volume is basically a firm called Traders Lion. Okay, you can search for them at search Traders Lion. Yeah, so Trader Lion is basically a firm, and they have created some of these indicators in Tradingview and other platforms. So where is it? Tradingview, TL scripts, and you see here we have Tradingview scripts. So you can browse and you will see the scripts which they have given in Tradingview. Okay, one of the scripts have obviously enhanced volume, so you can look at the enhanced volume chart which they have given here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let me see more questions. Just a minute, please. Arindam is asking, you want a sector-wise watch list? I've already shared watch list to people who have sent an email to me. So please send an email to me at vivek@stockedge.com, and I will share with you all the 4 watch lists which I have. In fact, I will share with you. So I will share with you all these 4 watch lists so that you can import them in TradingView. So send an email to me at vivek@stockage.com if you want watch list or if you want the combo scan. Okay, Arup is saying download is working on Mozilla. Yes, it is working on Mozilla. There is some problem with Chrome version 11, Android particularly. So we are working on it. But for the time being, log off and log in. Sachin is saying, can I share my combo with you to get a feedback, as many of my combo did not result in any match, so deleted those, but feedback from your team will be highly appreciated. Of course, Sachin, please post your combo in StockEdge social and tag me. Okay, I'm very active here, so I'll be more than happy to give you my feedback with respect to combos which you are creating. So post it in StockEdge social. It's so easy now. I'll show you something. For example, this discussion we are having right now, I'm going to use a sniper tool of Windows. Copy this discussion. Okay, just copying this and now posting this discussion here. Okay, test post for Friday during Friday session, and I just Control V, copy paste. Now you don't have to save the image in the folder and then upload it. Copy paste works. Something like what is happening in Twitter, we have also incorporated here. So just post, and I will be, and if you want to tag me, you can tag me, and I will be able to see what we have posted, so that any suggestion, any activity you want me to be involved in, I will be able to involve. Okay, Sachin. DN is saying that it just take a little bit of time to just start the download process. I've tried it multiple today, but it's not working on my Android smartphone. So DN, please log off and log in again. That will start start working on the Android phone, because there is some issue there. We are working on it, but right now just log off and log in again from StockEdge user. You need to give us discounted pricing for TradingView. Well, TradingView, so when you start the trial in TradingView, okay, a first time user, if you start the trial in TradingView, and we will give you the affiliate code which we have, you start the trial in TradingView. During the trial period, you will get a special offer from TradingView, because they recognize that the trial is from our user. So during the trial period, they will give you an offer which is very cost effective. Plus, you know, I think every black discount day, Black Monday or somewhere, which happens in December, they come out with aggressive discount plans. So most of us has subscribed to TradingView during those aggressive discount periods. So be ready for those aggressive discount. And TradingView is something which you can't avoid. I mean, I strongly believe that a combination of TradingView and StockEdge is actually the most dynamic combination for a successful journey in stock market. Okay, sir, if there is any, okay, Sajjan is asking that if there is any reduction of OI in call option, as you mentioned in Canara Bank, what does it mean? It is a reduction in OI in C or C buy? Well, very good question. See, typically the construct of options is such that typically it is believed that the seller is active in options. But in stock option, this may not be true entirely, because at times buyers become aggressive and they take positions as a buyer in the call and put, especially if they have insider information. So in Nifty and Bank Nifty, this logic works without any error. But in case of stocks, this logic probably at times will not work. So don't only rely on OI change in stocks. Also look at the price action. If price action is commensurated with the OI change, then you can make more sensible judgment about that stock. In case of Canara Bank, obviously we were looking at August expiry. That's why there was a reduction in OI, which we saw that in September the OI got built up. That means there was a rollover from August expiry to September expiry. Okay. Sajin is asking again, can we use RS Warrior, ARS and SRS in 2 hourly chart, though it's mail says for 1 day? No, I don't think so. Adaptive and SRS should be used for 2 hourly chart. I think 2 hourly should be largely used for price actions. Don't use ARS, SRS. You can use RS55 for confirmation, but 2 hourly price action is good enough for your short swing price action, short swing participation. Okay, DN is saying that you always trade in this break and retest way with Eagle stocks or any stocks we entered. Yes, DN, I always trade this way. Whenever there is any breakout, I participate, and when market goes down, I try to figure out levels where I can enter again, because market going down or volatility in the market are good opportunities to enter strong stocks, and you can only enter strong stocks when they are available near their demand zone. So depending upon the stock, depending upon the market scenario that time, I do participate either as a breakout trade or as a retracement trade. Okay, let me just quickly, whether StockEdge available in the web version? Obviously StockEdge is there in the web version. Just type web.stockedge.com and you will get the web version of StockEdge. Okay. Please explain what is rollover in derivatives and where can we find it? Well, the rollover in derivatives is basically how many open interest is there in current month, and how much open interest is carry forwarded to the next month. Rather than looking at the rollover data, I always suggest people to look at this chart, because this chart predominantly covers up the rollover data. You see the future open interest. This chart is a cumulative open interest in a particular stock for the day. So Reliance ka cumulative open interest is this, which is 3 crore 47 lakh shares. Okay. Now, if you see previous expiry, this was the cumulative open interest, and next day from 3 crore 80 lakhs, the open interest became 3 crore 71 lakhs. That means the rollover was handsome enough. So this graphical presentation of open interest to certain extent give you a fair idea about the rollover of open interest. And look at the Reliance data. You see, by looking at the data, you can clearly see that there is fair bit of long build-up which has happened toward the end. We will see today what has happened after this data gets updated. But looking at standalone rollover data, it's advisable to look at the chart and see on yourself, by yourself, that rollover is high or low in that particular stock. Okay, Rajiv is asking, how do you get long-term position stocks other than Eagle stocks? Secondly, Eagle at times didn't have retracement and just fly. How you find another way of entry? Okay, so Rajiv, if you are looking for long-term, then obviously price behavior have to be looked at in a very different manner. Then you are not looking at stocks only which are making 52-week high. So if you are looking at fundamentally good stocks, then you have to look at those fundamental parameters, the scans where fundamentally good stocks can be identified. For example, let me talk about a fundamental stock called a fundamental parameter called say turnaround story. Now, what is this turnaround story? Turnaround story is basically companies which made loss in previous quarter and which made profit in the latest quarter. Now, अगर companies अच्छा कर रही है, turnaround story है, then obviously fundamentally there is something happening in this company and you would like to look at these companies. So let's say for example Mahindra Logistics, 16 करोड़ का लॉस था, 9 करोड़ का प्रॉफिट हुआ. So now let us see Mahindra का चार्ट क्या बोलता है. So Mahindra का चार्ट क्या बोलता है? So it is a strong stock, okay, and it is giving a pretty okay strength. So this is one stock जिसको और हम स्टडी कर सकते हैं बिकॉज फंडामेंटली भी इस पे इंप्रूवमेंट नजर आ रहा है और प्राइस बिहेवियर भी मुझे स्ट्रॉन्ग लग रहा है, तो इसमें हम पोजीशन धीरे धीरे बिल्ड कर सकते हैं पोजीशन बना के. सो थोड़ा क्वांटिटी हम अभी लेंगे, नीचे गिरेगा तो हम थोड़ा और लेंगे, नीचे गिरेगा तो हम थोड़ा और लेंगे. सो दिस इज नॉट टिपिकल eagle which is flying high, although this may also come under eagle. I will have to check whether this is also an eagle category. So let us go there and see कि ये eagle में आ रहा है क्या. So how do you switch that? Go there, go to scan, go to combination and see eagle में आ रहा है. So potential eagle में ये satisfy नहीं हो रहा है. So it is not one of those stocks which are eagle stocks. Okay. So actually you can evaluate each and every stock based on the combinations which you have created. So but fundamentally there is something happening in this company, right? Laopala, let's see Laopala. So ये stock में अभी weak है, but price एक range में चल रहा है, okay, based on the daily chart, और 2 hourly chart में भी weakness है, but this stock can do well out एक breakout होने के बाद में, but the stock did went up and now it is trading here range में चल रहा है. तो अभी मेरा buying इस पे interest नहीं आएगा जब तक इसके अंदर में एक कन्विंसिंग प्राइस बिहेवियर नजर आए तो. So my point is that identifying a fundamental good companies can be done through a bit of number crunching here and then looking at price behavior for conviction to enter. This is a model which I believe has better possibility of me giving you money than just keep on investing in fundamentally good stock. Kindly share your email ID again. My email ID is vivek@stockedge.com. Vivek@stockedge.com. DN is saying that then sir, you basically trade like market wizard, our own Indian market. I'm glad. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. I'm not a market wizard. I'm just a learner who is learning from various people. So please don't put me into that trajectory. I'm just trying to, learn in the process. Everyone is learning through me. I'm not able to create combo scan means which one scan to choose. Well, Abhishek, see, this is like I'm not able to make money from stock market. Obviously, you have to learn to create combination. The more you spend time with all these scans, the more you do permutation combinations, you try to understand the psychology behind what I have created. you will start creating one. So my idea of pushing you guys to create your own combination is that you'll become so independent that after a point of time you will be able to create things on your own rather than becoming dependent on us. Otherwise I would have not created this engine and could have given you ready made कि ये ready made ले लो और मेरे पे dependent हो जाओ. No. So please start, Abhishek. I'm sure you can do it. Start. And in case you're stuck anywhere, I am always there. My team is always there in StockEdge Social to help you. Connect with us on real-time basis as part of StockEdge Club membership, and we will definitely be there to help you. Anand is asking, can you show which is the indicator that you use for moving averages in TradingView? Sure. So for moving averages, I'm using exponential moving average 21, 55, 100, and 200. Okay, Arvind is saying, please respond to my query. Arvind, sorry, there are many queries which I probably would have missed it. So Arvind, could you please repeat your question? I will take it first. Sir, notepad data, how to convert in Excel? Well, it's very easy. So let us take an example of a data. So let's say, for example, you want to convert this notepad into Excel. So you select copy Excel. Okay, there is a feature in Excel called data text to column. Okay, so you paste it here first and then data text to column. Okay, and comma is the differentiator, right? And semicolon is a differentiator. So you finish. So you see, so comma became a differentiator. So this is how you were able to convert that data into Excel column. But if you want to do it for TradingView, then you just import in TradingView. So what you can do is create a new list, XYZ, and here import list, and you can just import so your files, all the names will be right here. Okay, can we do option buying in Eagle stock? Yes, but typically Eagle stocks don't have active options, but yes, you can do that. Option buying, play some strategy, don't just do option buying. Play a mix of option buying and selling. That will enhance your return and decrease your capital requirement. Okay, when you buy only, obviously you will have to invest premium, but time is against you. So you should not only buy, you should also buy and sell. Hi Vivek, can we review some mutual fund options available if I need a passive play? Well, the best way to look at option mutual fund is that you do a SIP in Nifty ETF SIP, because SIP gives you advantage of averaging when the price goes down. And the other thing is that in mutual fund you can invest in mid cap schemes, because it's difficult to identify stocks for an individual to invest in mid caps. But mutual funds typically do a good work when they invest in mutual funds, invest in mid cap and small cap. So you can start ETF, Nifty, SIP, and SIP in some good mid cap mutual funds. You can look at Parag Parag, you can look at Kotak, or any good outperforming mutual fund should be good for an SIP. Can you please upload the combination scans in StockEdge Club? The member can download from here. Oh, why didn't I think about it? My goodness, that's a great suggestion. So let me do it right away. So combo PPT. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's a very good suggestion. Okay, so the problem is that PPT upload is not possible. Okay, so what I will do is I'll convert that into PDF and then upload it. I think it's a great idea. So combo scan, let me do it right away. File, save as PDF, save. Cool. Okay. Desktop, combo scan, some of my combo scans for interested members. Whoa, this is a great suggestion. Why didn't I think about it? And the file is gone. So anyone who is interested in downloading can download this from here. It's pretty much simple and very effective. Thank you, Mahesh Pai, for the suggestion. At times, it's like a Chacha Chaudhary suggestion that my fan is not working because it's not plugged into the power. So thank you for this suggestion. Okay, Ramakrishna ji is saying that spoon feeding us and it is up to us how much we take it from StockEdge. Absolutely. StockEdge is not meant for spoon feeding. It's the best platform where you can explore a lot of things, and obviously we are giving some ready-made output for ease of your understanding. Can Eagle combo be shared with us? Sorry, it's already shared. I've recently joined. Not a problem. I mean, Eagle combo is there in StockEdge, so whatever. Is it required to take paid subscription or TradingView? Now to pay, it shows payment receivable in dollar. In rupee payment, not possible. So it's an international organization. So that dollar payment will get converted into rupee once you initiate the payment. So to do an advanced study on technicals, I will always recommend you to pay for TradingView. StockEdge also helps you because there is something called Edge report in StockEdge. The Edge chart, which helps you to do the quick research on a stock. But for more advanced research, I think TradingView is a very, very good platform. Any plans for including an improved charting module in StockEdge similar to Broker so that we can do better chart analysis with StockEdge? Yes, so we are exploring integrating TradingView in StockEdge. That exploration is still in progress, so that if you want to do charting of TradingView, you can do it here. But obviously, the advanced feature of TradingView is not available with any broker. They don't give it. So yes, we will do something, but not obviously to the extent what TradingView is giving to subscribers. What factors will decide whether to trade in a stock by delivery or futures or options? Well, you can create multiple models. You can front test those models. Back testing, I'm not a great fan of back testing. But now in StockEdge, we have given you last 7 days of data, which you can use to kind of manually backtest. So say, for example, price scan, this output, you have last 7 days data. You can export the last 7 days data in your Excel and see how these stocks have done. And accordingly, start building your models around these backtested 7 days backtested and work on some front testing data also. So create multiple strategies, one delivery base, one option space, one future space, and see which one is working well for you, including the price behavior using chart and relative strength theory. This combination of scan and chart using relative strength works for me fantastically. So you can think about creating your own setup. I can give you my setup. I've already given my setup to people, but trust me, unless you learn the habit of creating your own setup, it doesn't work well for you. Become independent, learn this process of creating the setup and create your own setup. That is my whole final submission to you. Can you provide a reference code for TradingView? I will do that in social itself. I will post the reference code for TradingView so that in case you want to avail that discount during the trade. Remember, you have to start the trial period, and within the trial period, they will send you the aggressive discount coupon. Okay, let me take few more questions. Okay, I'm not social member. In case you are part of TMP, we will work out something so that you become a member of the social platform. And in case you are only StockEdge premium member, I would seriously recommend you to become part of StockEdge social. And in case you're part of TMP, if you have anything, I'm always there on WhatsApp group with you guys. So feel free to connect with me, and whatever you need from me, happy to connect. Sajin is saying that Kolkata-based company Sasta Sundar looks strong to me. Uh, I know them. I can't comment. I would only say that stay away because these are all very very binary businesses. So not sure if it works well over a long period of time or not. Okay, I can see that there are a lot of questions. Anandji has question. Okay, let's do something, friends. I don't want to disappoint you guys. The fact that you are asking me question, I owe a responsibility to make sure that I answer your question. So, can you do me a favor? People who want to ask me anything, if you're there on social, please tag me. I will reply. In case you feel, if you're not there on social, please send an email to me at vivek@stockage.com. I i used to reply twice in a week. Now I'm replying thrice in a week. Over a period of time, I'll start replying every day. So don't worry, please send an email to me at vivek@stockage.com, and I will reply to you, and I will make sure that I will reply to the question or the confusion which you have with respect to anything. Could be course, could be StockEdge, could be your career, your trading style, whatever you have. Feel free to send an email to me because it's not practically possible for me to look at all the questions and reply right now. Uh, I think there are many questions I can clearly see. Use our email IDs. There's a feedback form at the end of this webinar. If you have any service oriented issue, my team is very committed to provide good quality service to you guys. So write down in the feedback form. We will revert back. Or my email ID is there, vivek@stockedge.com. Very simple email ID. Please send an email to me and I will definitely take my time out and reply to your query. I hope it was relevant session. More idhar udhar ki baatein, but I hope you understood what I'm trying to tell you guys. We have developed that ecosystem which has everything you need to create your own system. Use that ecosystem, create your own system, because that is long term. That is what will take you long term. I can give you stock ideas, I can give you stock tip. I may make money, you may be, you may not be, I may not. That is not the idea. We are not a research tip providing firm. We are a platform which is providing you right relevant tools. So use us. We are guiding you. Take advantage of this guidance and create your own system so that you don't listen to anyone else. Finally, you are on your own and you can make money from this beautiful market, which always has opportunities for all of us. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. And anyways, I'm connected on real-time basis to my social members or club members as well as my TMP members. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great life ahead. Take care, guys.